And welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
I guess and Western Alpine County, because we are
Yes,
here
because we are live in Bear Valley
Yes.
tonight, and this will be another one of those. I guess a lot of Bear Valley stuff this weekend. We've had a couple days of like county government stuff and everything else, but also this weekend will be the first the Bear Valley slalom this weekend
for the younger kids.
For the younger
9
kids
to 12-year-olds. Actually, some of them are as young as 6 years old.
That's true.
13, sorry. Up at Bear Valley, and we'll be broadcasting that live. John and I. If you'd like to watch the slalom race, Bear Valley race.
Yeah.
Yes.
Live snow skiing.
Yes, live snow skiing. Yes.
Well, Kim, how was your day?
I had a good day. How was yours?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you had a good day. Okay, I'm glad. I think I probably saw you most of it.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
So.
All right. Well, I mean, it's this is good. This is after like a couple weeks lull of things going on the weekend. Now it's starting to pick back up again.
It's starting to pick back up a little bit. It's not a whole lot of stuff going on. They have a winter trail days at Bear Valley Cross Country. This is your opportunity to on Saturday to learn how to do some free cross country skiing. Now, if we weren't going to be at the race, I would love to go over and take that class.
Cross country skiing.
Because I need some help with that. I would probably be dead by the end of the day. End of the lesson.
No, you know what? You'd be smoking them.
You think so?
You'd just be smoking the field.
I don't think so.
You'd be
no.
Out there lapping the meadow.
So I see you have your little snowman cup tonight.
I do. I have some coffee tonight.
Yes. Is it good? That good old Folgers. Good
it
stuff.
is. It's good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So this weekend will be another busy one as far as snow skiing
Bret
stuff.
Hart boys basketball versus Ripon Christian tomorrow.
Tomorrow night
at 4:30.
We stopped by the girls basketball game. It was just getting underway tonight for a few minutes at the Bret Hart gym before we headed back up the hill.
Okay. They're also having a beginner basic wine essentials class at Ironstone. That sounds like fun. I think this is going to be some sort of series that they're going to be offering on Saturday at 1 p.m. I believe it's a series. Let me check real quick. And then Chef James is back in action on Sunday with his cooking classes.
Chef James is back with more cooking classes. Back in action
with slicing and dicing. Let me see. Learn the lowdown and dirty basics about wine so that you feel more comfortable walking into a tasting room or a bottle shop. So you actually know how to do that,
There's like that kind of stuff.
At least you don't look like a moron when you're trying to do that, right? You do it the right way.
Yeah.
Also learn some basics on food pairings. Must be 21 or over. Sorry about that, our dog's barking. 21 or over. Actually, it's not our dog. It must be somebody else's. 21 years or over. Wine tasting includes the classes from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. For more information, you can call 728-1251. That's going to be held at Ironstone Vineyard. It's kind of a cool thing. And then Sunday, Chef James is back in action.
Back in action?
Back in action at, let me see.
Excuse me, I need to...
11:30 a.m. for slicing and dicing.
Slicing and dicing?
Slicing and dicing. He presents his very popular cooking classes again this winter. Starting off the series, James is going back to the basics, teaching the skills that don't come naturally to everyone, such as me. I wish I could. This is another one I can't cook worth the beans on anything. You know that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Oh, yeah, you can.
This weekend is Cooking Skills 1. We'll focus on slicing and chopping. The 18th, Cooking Skills 2. The class will be working on soups and stews. So maybe I can go to that one.
See, soups and stews.
See, I need to learn how to do more of that stuff. He says we're welcome anytime, so we need to. Maybe we can both go or something. 25th, Cooking Skills 3 focuses on sautéing skills. The cost is $75 per person, including class materials, food, wine, and a souvenir. Buy all 3 classes at once and save $30.
Very
Time
nice.
is from 11:30 to 4. Reservations are required as these classes do sell out quickly, as he is very popular. We also have the first tasting in Copperopolis this weekend.
Yes, we do. I drove past the armory there when they had all the...
Getting ready for it?
They were getting ready for it. Had all the banners up and everything.
That is, actually, it's the 23rd. It's Copperopolis' 23rd annual first tasting of the year. And that is for the wineries located in the Copperopolis area.
I think even more addition ones, too, huh?
Let me see. Calaveras County is fortunate to home a bounty of wonderful wineries, in which 16 have been invited to the 23rd annual first tasting of the year in Copperopolis a foothill tradition.
Uh-huh.
The event is from 4 to 6:30 p.m. The tickets include an engraved souvenir glass featuring local artist Hal Jordan's rendering of the Black Bart stagecoach robbery in Copperopolis. Unlimited wine tasting. Wow, that could be dangerous.
Unlimited, yeah.
And an array of delicious hors d'oeuvres. All tickets include a donation to restore and maintain the historic old church and armory.
So they unlimited
Yes.
wine tasting and hors d'oeuvres.
And hors d'oeuvres, yes. Let me see. Yeah, from 4 to 6:30 p.m. For more information, you can call 785-1849. That sounds like fun too, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a wine weekend. Skiing weekend, we have the race. We have the free cross-country lessons. We have some wine tasting, pairing skills, techniques, how to swish that glass, going on at Wirestone, how to cook.
How to cook.
Yes. Habitat for Humanity is doing a house dedication this weekend.
Yes, they are. Valley Springs, and we were there for the groundbreaking.
The Renfro family.
This is a very cool little house.
Yes, and that's taking place on 2 o'clock on I thought it was Sunday. Is it Sunday or?
I think it's Saturday.
Saturday, 2 o'clock on Saturday. It's good.
Congratulations. One of the things we heard about that at Board of Supervisors meeting is they said that PG&E had I think we said something about PG&E had donated some of the solar components to it.
Very cool.
So this will be a very green home.
Yes, isn't it cool?
So it'll have almost no energy costs associated with it, which is very nice.
It's all propane, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Which is
maybe a little.
Now, did you notice that gas prices are going back up again? What's up
with that?
I don't know.
The barrel prices.
I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah.
And then somebody mentioned it. I'm like, what? And then I just noticed it last night.
Yeah, I mean they've gone up like 40 cents a gallon in the
Why
last.
now?
I don't know.
What's causing that? Do you know? Why they're going up?
We're finding out right now.
Okay. Big Tree State Park guided snowshoe tours continues again this Saturday, every Saturday at 1 p.m. You can go out and snowshoe. Now they offer cross-country also, right?
Mm-hmm.
They offer the cross-country skiing also
of course.
at Big Trees.
Yeah.
So that they are guided walks take place every Saturday at 1 p.m. The Murphy's Art Walk takes place this Saturday at 4 p.m. And let me see if I'm missing anything else. Bret Hart Wrestling Tournament, 9 a.m. Saturday.
How is your wrestling?
I wanted.
I
haven't wrestled in a long time.
Were you pretty good as a wrestler?
How about you? Were you a wrestler in school?
Nah.
No.
Nah, not much.
Not into that.
We didn't have a wrestling program.
That's right. You
at the school
didn't
I
have
went to.
sports at all.
Not much.
No, you went to a small little.
Yeah, so I was a
school.
250-pound guy singing in the choir.
You were 250 pounds when you were in high school. God, I not. Singing in the choir.
Yeah, you were like, la 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 la.
I forgot to
Just
mention
kidding.
Ovations. There's an Ovation series this weekend. They are welcoming, let me see, Peter Rowan, who was one of the great music icons of the 21st century.
Very cool.
This Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center in Angels Camp. I think that's about it for the weekend roundup.
It is?
I believe so.
Skiing Saturday and Sunday, and if you can't, and come on up and watch it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, come on up and watch it. You'll be amazed, or watch it on the Pine Tree.
Yes.
You'll be amazed. These are young kids, but some of them just flat fly.
Excellent. I'm scared. I'm nervous. This is our son's first year with the upper.
The bigger,
where they actually go faster because the gates are.
Well, it's still
spread apart.
slalom.
Yeah.
So slalom's kind of slow,
yes.
comparatively.
Let me see.
Is that the one there? Free movie night?
Yeah, but I don't know what the movie is, so I'm not sure.
Oh, you were looking for what the movie was?
Yeah, they're having a movie night at 7 p.m. Let me see. At the Crossroads Church of Copperopolis. They have it every second Sunday starting in December. Families of the Copperopolis and surrounding areas are invited to come and enjoy a night of movies and fellowship. They are located on Burns Ferry Road in the historic church behind the CDF station, and it is free.
And you know what we're going to do next week?
What?
We're going to try and see if we can get Murphy's resident, who is over in Israel right now, teaching in school over there. We're going to see if we
Are you
can.
going to try to bring him on via Skype?
Yeah. We're going to try to bring them on next week. We'll send some emails out because if you look at the news,
Yes.
the situation in the Middle East looks like it's just taking a turn for the worse again.
Very sad.
It's
Of all times for him to move over there. Goodness sakes. He has a little baby. Shame on him.
no, we'll try to get him we'll try to get him on to talk to us about the Middle East. And it's get kind of a local's perspective on it over there. We posted a little piece a couple weeks ago where they were saying that the actual part from
Okay, John.
going after Hamas in the Gaza Strip was a couple hours away from where they are in Jerusalem, but also Hezbollah is starting to send rockets in from southern Lebanon. So
Goodness, I didn't know that.
so it looks
How
like.
close is that to him and his family?
Well, I mean, the whole.
Scary.
People think of this as a big country over there, but it's all really small. I mean, it makes Rhode Island look big.
A couple hours away, you said, from
Yeah.
is that right?
Mm-hmm.
The Calaveras County, we're already talking fair and frog jumping jubilee. They now have their livestock entry guide books are now available.
Very nice.
Would you like to enter in livestock?
And there was a fundraiser,
I was
wasn't
thinking
it?
about entering you.
I do need to go on a diet then. If she's
I'm just kidding. All the
The
information
unfortunate
necessary to be a successful livestock, horse, or dog exhibitor is published in the 2000 dog. Have they always done dogs?
so that's what you were going to be in?
No, I was thinking more along the cow or something. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Unfortunately, they don't allow bulls. So
No, have they always had dogs?
so
Is that something new? This is something new, dogs.
if you plan on making me a
No,
steer,
no, really. Have they always
before-
had dogs? Or not? I got to start feeding you a lot so I can win the big bucks, right?
yeah, but I got to come up a steer first.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
John, have they always had dogs? They haven't. This is first.
New dog. Wow.
No, they're going to have a dog exhibit.
Great.
So that's something new for the fair. That's going to be should we enter our dog?
Now, did you see the fundraiser thing come through? We posted that
Okay,
already?
hold on a moment. Let me finish with this.
Okay.
All right. All of the information necessary to be a successful livestock, horse, or dog exhibitor is published in the 2009 Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee Livestock Entry Guidebook. Independent exhibitors who wish to show a horse must have their paperwork, including lease agreement, turned into the fair by January 15th. The books are
you can show
available
a
at the
leased
fairgrounds. The books are available at the fairgrounds, the UC Extension Office, and the county library, and on the Frogtown website, which is www.frogtown.org.
Now, why would you show a leased horse?
A lot of people remember when you had your farm, you leased out part of it to a gal that had horses. That's what they're referring to, right?
Not that just your horse is leased.
I don't think so. I don't think you would lease a horse like a car.
Somebody, yeah.
Now, I didn't see the fundraiser that you were talking about. That
I
must
guess
be in
maybe
your.
I better send it to you.
Yeah, I don't see you. Don't. I don't. Sometimes I don't get everything you get.
Oh.
First Five is reaching out to strengthen families. Initial request for proposal. The First Five Calaveras Strengthening Families.
Obama's vision, only government can end economic woes. And this is something that's hitting all the different news outlets, and they're contrasting this to when Reagan took office, that we had the last time we had a really severe downturn in the economy was the 80-81 time frame.
And
that was when Reagan was in office.
that's when he first came into office. Republican Ronald Reagan once quipped that the most terrifying words in the English language were, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help."
Okay. So he said that?
Reagan did.
Okay.
Yeah, Reagan was saying that, basically that government screws up everything. So I'm from the government, I'm here to help.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was terrifying. So we'll see. And we know that we have some severe economic problems right now. We do need probably some government stimulus packages and maybe some bridges being built and that
Yes.
kind of stuff to help. But anyway,
What are they talking about movies here? Bride Wars, the new movie Bride Wars that's coming out says
they said it wasn't very funny.
An unfunny misfire. Well, I'll tell you what's a good movie is that Benjamin Button.
That was good.
That was good. That was a good movie.
Yep.
Boy, Brad Pitt they made him look young.
At the start of it, he looked good.
No, towards the end.
Oh, yeah, they
there
made
he
him look
is.
like a teenager.
There he is. He's
He
back.
looked like a teenager. So we were like, wow.
Very good movie.
What what they were feeding him. Huh?
Bedtime Stories we've heard is a 3 thumbs up. Right?
Yeah.
What else? What else is supposed to be good out there? Yes Man?
Yes Man, which
Yes
we
Man.
haven't seen
No,
most
we
of
haven't
them.
seen Yes Man. The new one you want to see is coming out. The Clint Eastwood movie's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your buddy.
It will be in Angels Camp starting tomorrow night.
Yep.
Clint,
Okay.
Gran Torino.
I imagine that's going to be good.
It
right?
should.
Gran Torino. Now, I remember when I was in probably high school when Gran Torinos were a popular car, weren't they?
Yes.
Did you ever have Gran Torino?
No. I did not have a Gran
I
Torino.
think the hoodlums drove the Gran Torinos,
I had a
didn't they?
Pinto.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes, I had
What
something-
did you have after that?
After the Pinto?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've had a lot of different cars.
Well, you had a Pinto, then what after that? The Corvette? Or was that before? Was
Yeah.
that way after that?
No, that was right after that.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
what?
Um,
Just curious.
I've had an old pickup.
Oh, okay. I mean, when you were in your teen years,
When I was like
teen.
cruising chicks.
Yeah,
and that kind of
exactly.
stuff, yeah.
You had your Pinto.
Yeah, I moved from a Pinto to a
Corvette,
Corvette,
or orange
yeah.
Corvette, bright orange.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Some
One that
people-
stand out. Were you in high school when you had that? Or
No.
later? No.
No.
I had my first car was a baby blue Volkswagen Bug.
You were cool.
And my
cruising.
boyfriend had a light yellow one, so we had
Oh, you
matching
had
bugs.
matching bugs.
We both had, remember those ski racks that used to stick
Yeah,
out? We both
yeah.
had
You
those.
both had ski
yes,
racks?
Yes.
So
matching.
you were like did you come up to Bear Valley when you were in high school?
Kirkwood.
Kirkwood.
Because I was
Oh.
in Stockton, so.
Well, a lot of Stockton people come to Bear Valley.
Maybe we had the ski team at the school. So we took trips to Kirkwood.
Kirkwood.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway.
Anyway, it's Wednesday, so it's Thursday.
Thursday.
So sometimes I get to talk if it's not too much going on the weekend. I get to talk a little bit on
Go ahead, John.
on
Go
news.
On. Go ahead. You go ahead.
A
and
little
talk
tiny
all
bit,
you
not
want.
much, just a little tiny bit.
Yes, go ahead.
And a little bit is Palm introduced a new phone to
The touchscreen handset runs a web-centric OS that aims to help people
Organize and manage their online contacts and identities. Palm introduces touchscreen phone.
Smartphone. It's just called the new smartphone?
No, it's not. It has a name.
Okay, sorry.
It's like
What do I know?
I forget what it was called. And Windows 7 is now in beta because I think almost everyone has agreed that Vista was just horrible. We have one Vista computer and it is
Is that the one
it's
I
just
use every day?
cranky. No.
Virginia governor selected as new Democratic National
DNC chairman
Chairman.
Tim Crane announcing him as the DNC chairman at a press conference Washington, D.C. So President-elect Obama welcomed him today.
Okay.
Couple
Cuddly welcome for Mr. Daschle.
Yeah, the main thing we learned from Tom Daschle's confirmation hearing in the Senate on Thursday was that President-elect Barack Obama sure picked the right man to stage manage his health care reforms as Secretary of Health and Human Services.
Okay. All right.
So.
What website are you on there? Oh, News at Google. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
Now the other one,
I'm surprised you're not on your
Macworld's
favorite website.
Slashdot?
The Drudge.
Oh, I left there.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Left there. All right.
Now, what did you hear one a couple days ago? The 6-year-old one.
Oh,
did you see one that missed school?
How about the skier that? Did you talk about the skier that lost his pants?
I did not, because it was rather unflattering photo of that man, wasn't it?
Did you ever show that to Granger? See this happens
No,
video to hang on.
no, I did. There was a man at Vail that they had the chairlift seat still up, and he sat down and went through it. So that's how he got
So he was
upside
hanging
down.
upside down with no pants.
With no
No
pants,
underpants
yes.
either. Atlas.
It wasn't a good look.
No.
The first headline came through that skier was suffering from exposure, and I'm sure he's suffering from the exposure, and not all of it was.
It's all over the internet.
And not all of it was temperature related.
Did somebody take that with their phone? That picture,
I
probably,
don't
and send
know.
it to
That was
YouTube
just
or whatever.
horrible. That poor guy. He was just hanging by a thread. And the other one is, you may have caught the news a couple days ago that a 6-year-old missed his bus. His mother was still sleeping. He got the keys to the family car and proceeded to drive himself to school.
Are you serious? Now, I can see Grayson doing that.
His school was, I forget how many miles it was, but he drove like 6 miles down the road. And before he finally crashed into something, he was
okay,
fine.
right?
Yeah, they ended up taking him to school about noon. But basically, his mom was asleep, so he just you know what? I missed my bus, so I guess I better
6-year-old
just.
says Grand Theft Auto taught him to drive. Oh, my
Right.
goodness.
So I guess that's what we were looking at
did you see
here.
Grayson doing that?
Unfortunately, yes.
He thinks he can drive us.
Somebody says I have a new poll up now that is the happenings in Israel. You can't make everybody happy. They think we need to focus more on Calaveras County, but I was focusing on Calaveras County. Now they don't like that I'm focusing on Israel.
I like that though. Bores me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of bores me too.
Yeah, here's the thing on the 6-year-old. Here was the 6-year-old boy recently stole his parents' car and drove it into a utility pole, has passed the buck on to a familiar scapegoat, the video game. Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar Games' controversial Grand Theft Auto.
It's a game. Huh?
Yes,
Okay.
parents groups, but that he said but if he learned at school, he made it as a 6-year-old. He made it like 6 or 7 miles.
Grayson's age,
So
my goodness, he
that's
must have
not
long
bad.
legs.
Right?
And he finally got caught because he couldn't see over the steering wheel, or what?
Something like that.
Did he end up crashing into something? Or
He did, but he's
Wow.
okay. And he was actually later than if he probably would have waited for his mom to
Yes,
wake up.
he
because,
was later to school than he would have been.
Yeah, he ended up not getting to school until about noon.
Probably not at all. If he was.
No, he did.
Sakes, he went to school.
He did. He went back.
Okay.
He went back to school.
All right.
So, anyway.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
that's
ahead and
it.
talk
I
some
mean,
more.
it was just.
Do we have any budget news from the governor's office? Have you looked?
I haven't looked on that one.
Okay. Let's see.
And the other thing is freedom of the media. In Israel, you don't have any because they're not allowing
No.
the press into the Gaza Strip. So the interesting thing is they're also working to limit the leaks from the battlefield and control where journalists. It's kind of an interesting thing.
Yes. This was yesterday. I did put this up on our site, and you could watch the actual video on our site yesterday. He held a Capitol press conference to discuss the state budget and the vetoing this was doing, correct?
Right.
Okay. So that's the newest news that I'm seeing regarding the governor. How about moving on to the White House? website?
Well, they had the lunch yesterday, right?
Yes. Anything today?
They lunched. They just
Yes.
lunched yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. President Bush discusses No Child Left Behind on Thursday. I've come to herald the success of a good piece of legislation. I've come to talk to our citizens about the results that this reform has yielded, and I call upon those who can determine the fate of no child left behind in the future to stay strong in the face of criticism, to not weaken the law. Okay,
So,
because in weakening
hang
the
tough,
law,
huh?
you weaken the chance for a child to succeed in America, but to strengthen the law for the sake of every child. Interesting. So when does he officially go out? The 20th?
20th.
Which is like in 12 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you have money in a Swiss bank, I'm sorry. Well, I'm happy for you that you had enough money to
Yes,
have in a Swiss
yes.
bank. But Swiss Bank UBS is closing hidden offshore holdings of American clients. Will shut 19,000 accounts.
Wow.
So, and also Sarah Palin unleashed on the media, takes on Couric, Faye, and Overman in a video. I watched it this morning. Kind of interesting.
She did.
Yeah.
She took on Tina Fey.
Well, I mean, she was kind of vented a little bit.
You have to admit, though, Tina Fey does do a very good impression of her. I mean, she looks like her.
Mm-hmm.
She does a good. But is she
Mhm.
tired of them making fun of her?
I think maybe so.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't blame her. That would get old. I wouldn't like it if somebody made fun of us.
Well, you make fun of me.
I'm sure they do all the time.
You make fun of me all the time.
Anyway.
All right. And interesting thing on, did you notice that they had a couple cross country races that were canceled up in Alaska this week
Oh, I didn't know that.
because it was too cold.
Too cold.
It was like
Was it
40
because-
below.
I imagine it was pretty icy.
Yeah, it was too cold. So they were
Like
you
an
know,
ice skating rink, probably, right?
Well, just because I think it was cold enough that it hurts if you
If you fall.
no breathing.
Oh, breathing. Okay, all right.
No, not
How
if you
cold
fall.
was it? Does it say how cold it was?
Well, there's a little thing here we saw. It says it's minus 11
Wow.
right now, but that's
Remember that when we visited back east? It did hurt to breathe when it was cold like that.
like
Remember?
minus 9.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cold.
Cold
Of course, we were staying in a motorhome. That wasn't too bright. Decided to take a motorhome trip
in the middle of winter. Yeah, it was kind of exciting. But we'll save that for another day.
Yes.
We thank you very much. We thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
And we hope you have a great weekend.
We hope to see you back here on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. live.
Stop
If you're
by the
interested in
site. We'll look and watch
watching
some
watching
skiing.
some skiing. Pretty fun and exciting stuff.
It is. And have a great weekend.
Yes.
And we'll see you back here. Good night.
Thanks. Good night.